certainties in this universe. Death and eating at a Chunks restaurant. And to be honest, death is almost preferable.
And not these city guards, neither.
My husband. He's one of the hostages. We have a little girl. If they kill Marco, she'll be without her father.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back. I wish I could say you were wrong, but I'm backed into a corner here. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
I sincerely hope you know what you're doing.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see him. And don't try nothing.
Security around here is a joke.
You're the negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong. We'll cooperate when we get what we want. So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal? I don't know you, so why should... We've been in worse scrapes. Yeah? Well... Yeah. I'm already sick to death of this place. I guess that's true. All right. I believe you. Yeah? Well, I got nothing you say is gonna change. Got a real attitude. Well, you better listen up. We want to guarantee a safe passage to the... We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are and the marshal... But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we... Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers... This whole damn job's gone wrong. So let's all try to keep our head... What do you mean? I know. I'm not disagreeing with that. Part of me just wants to be rid of these people. But we need... None of us wants a murder rap. You have to believe me, we never meant to take hostages. Nobody's been hurt. So maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us. Yeah. I think this has gone on long enough. You go tell the marshal.
Well done back there. As representatives of Constellation, avoiding conflict is what we should always be striving to achieve.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. What's the word? First things first. How'd you get... Considering those are Shaw's people, that's damn near a miracle. Here. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox.
Please, stay calm and let our security forces do their work.
Shimon, baby.
Well done. Well done indeed.
Are you all right?
It's the hero of the day.
It's okay.
Thank you for saving my
I'm
husband.
okay.
We'll take it from here.
I just need a real chance. But there's too little opportunity. And it's hard to compete with native Freestar folk. Moving out here cost a lot. Now we're barely getting by. It's impossible to save up anything. Truth is, I was a fool to think anything would change. Now Simone and I barely talk and live. You know what the worst thing for a parent is? To look into your child's eyes and see pity.
No, nothing like that happened. They were...
Got tired of living under the boot. The UC always tells you what to do and how to do it. If you're down, they want to... I thought maybe hard work and patience would lead to better things. But it became clear that that was never going to happen. The only way out was to leave the UC behind. So, things aren't much better. But at least... we've been given as much charity as I can stomach. Without the Low House... I mean, there's something. But it's a hell of a thing. As dark as things are, there are... Simone, my wife, has got a cousin, Milena Exelrod. Truthfully, I never much cared for Milena. But she runs freight, and I know her routes sometimes take her this way. Milena is family. Might be she'd do something for her kin. I'm looking for a job, and I'll do anything. Well, anything. Milena's United Colonies, like us, and I know she's got problems of her own with Aquila City. You are an answer. Milena called Simone yesterday. I'm pretty sure she's still in the system. Just giving me any hope.
I was so scared.
You should ask Sam about Aquila sometime. He has some pretty amazing stories to tell.
I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this. I'm thinking I ought to hire some guards.
Nice job.
So damn tired.
Get out of here.
Yes?
Yes. Hate this place. Should have been long gone by now.
Shaw Gang's gone too far this time.
So, you being here is curious. Not our usual sort of customer.
Welcome to... What brings you to the Trade Authority? I do have need of a courier. A simple job, but it requires discretion and no... Take this message to the Den. There's a Trade Authority rep there, Marcel. Just give the... If you could take a roundabout path to get there, that would be best. And that's the last we will speak of this. You'll see mission boards typically near starports throughout the settled systems, usually in a bar. Several companies and organizations utilize the mission boards to post one-off jobs for freelancers, like yourself. I'm sure something will catch your eye.
I'd be happy to carry a few things for you. Talk to you later.
SSNN says that spacers and the fleet are getting worse.
That's what they've always said.
And they said they don't cover that.
Sam has told me so many stories about Aquila City. I feel as though I've lived here all my life.
Excuse me, is your ship in need of a doctor? Or a botanist? I might be able to help. Really? That's great!
In my experience, I heard you the first. I seem to attract the type.
I know my worth. I won't work for them.
Wait, where are you going?
The hitching post aims to be the... You're welcome to just hang out if you want. Yeah, that's right. Been scraping together the money for months now. Got some help from my girl Alejandra too, but not as much as everyone's saying. I swear half the people in the city think I'm freeloading off her, which really... Anyway, that's probably more than you wanted to hear. You're always welcome back.
Annie Wilcox. You're new in town, aren't you? That means I'm gonna keep my eye on you. In my line of work, see, I work for the Freestar Rangers. I'm the first ever Ranger Surveillance Assistant. And that's not some dumb made-up title. Ranger Emma Wilcox gave it to me. That's right. She's a senior ranger, which means she's in charge of me. Well, except Diego, because he's a senior ranger too. Oh. I watch people and listen to them. If I hear something, it's easy, because no one... You wish. I don't have time for that. Ranger Alex always says crime doesn't sleep. That's why I'm always on duty. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna be a law-abiding citizen? My list of people who might be troublemakers. You don't want to be on my list. I had a feeling you'd say that. It's that look in your eye that says, well, if I was you, I'd watch my step. Ain't no lawbreaker who can get away from them. Once the Rangers are after, don't say you ain't been warned. Aquila City is just crawling with crime. And it's up to us Rangers to do...
And Ranger Surveillance Assistants.
Someone's stealing guns and stuff from Laredo Arms.
And none of the adults believe us.
So we're hoping, you know. Certainly. I was doing my ranger patrol one night, and there was a suspicious character casing Laredo Arms. I watched him as long as I could, but I had to rush home for bedtime. First thing in the morning, I came back and interrogated Justin Sneed. And he said they were tracking down an inventory discrepancy. I told him about the suspicious stranger, but Mr. Sneed didn't believe me. I've checked back regularly with Mr. Sneed. Well, up until he told me I'm trespassing. And he said their new inventory system keeps, hiccuping. But it's no hiccup. It's robbery. This case was too big for just one ranger, so I deputized Emily.
I'm an assistant ranger surveillance.
Or, something. And we found out that the thief breaks in most nights. Like, really. We just need to catch him. You're doing Aquila City a big... Best I figure he's there around midnight. You need to wait for him to exit Laredo. Then we need to bring him to...
Have a good one.
Free for 200 years, and this city is the best the Collective can come up with?
Unless this is urgent, I really can't talk. I'm busy working on plans for our next expansion. Supply and demand.
The House of Enlightenment is open to all. Not at all. We don't do... Well, most of us don't. We prefer to let people find their... I'm not here to make a sales pitch, just... Having said all that, the Enlightened are always happy to welcome... I'm asked this question more than any other. I'll do my best to explain. While we're different individuals, you and I are also members of a common species. It's those bonds that make our growth and evolution as a people possible. Together, we can share our burdens, learn from one another, and enrich each other's lives. In unity, we find both. There's more to it, of course, but I find that some lessons are best learned on one's own. May you walk in peace and friendship.
I'm just saying, my family was on.
The rock isn't exactly massed, but it...
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels...
Overall, not too bad. People... Mainly it's minor scruffs. The real work is when someone gets attacked by an Enjoy Aquila City, and for God's sake, be careful.
Well, hey, right now, not much of anything. Doc says I need... Meanwhile, I've been trying to make myself useful, reading dispatches and that way, when I'm cleared for field duty, I'll know the...
Here, probably look. The doctor can provide any supplies you might need.
Sorry, but I've got work.
Just waiting around. Should have brought something to read.
Even tried to rob the place.
Gotta make sure we keep an eye on him.
Hiya.
Seems that way.
That's it then?
That's pretty crazy.
You should try Filburn's
shark
here. It's brewed in the city, and it ain't bad.
Well,
Don't be
nobody
causing
ever
trouble
accused
now.
those boys of having an overabundance of common sense.
Ain't that?
You got some business with me? Really? You must have impressed the Marshal. I'm guessing he wants to recruit you, so I'll tell you a little bit about who we are. Well, the Freestar Rangers ensure the safety and security of the Freestar Collective and its people. We might hunt down a fugitive, break up a smuggling operation, investigate a starship theft, or put some would-be bank robbers behind bars. Whatever needs doing to keep the people safe, we do. Sure, but we Rangers work across the whole of Freestar Collective space. Like most things that are worth doing, it ain't always easy. But, do I think we make the Freestar Collective a little... I imagine you've got some questions. I'll say right up front that if you're looking to get rich, this ain't the line of work for you. But yeah, we do get paid from time to time to help. Well, in theory, a Freestar Ranger can go anywhere in Freestar Collective space, even private property. But of course, it doesn't all... We also have jurisdiction over any local security when... The number's always changing due to retirements, recruiting, and unfortunately, death. But as far as I know, there's never been more than a dozen Rangers at any one time. Okay, then. A word about myself. I'm in charge of making sure anyone that wants to be a Freestar Ranger is up to the task. That being said, the Marshal wouldn't send you here if he didn't think you had potential. So, what's it gonna be? Are you ready to sign? If you knew half of what I did about the man, you'd show him a lot more respect. Besides, I'm next in line, and I'll be damned if I'm letting you cut ahead of me. I prefer a more practical kind. I'll give you the details if you want.
It's a dangerous job, but an important one. As long as you leave room for your commitments to Constellation, we won't have any problems.
Before I hand you a badge, I need to know you can handle the job. You helped out with the hostage situation. Tell you what, use the mission terminal and take one of the listed jobs. Your choice. Come back alive, and we'll talk about it. Oh, got no lack of confidence, have you?
Just let me drink in peace.
Helga says I spend too much time at my terminal. She's probably right.
What can I get you, Em?
Good to see you.
To apologize.
Welcome to the Rock. Diego Monroe, at your service. Well, theoretically.
I hope it's not too much of a...
Just about the hardest way possible. I had, shall we say, a checkered past. Rangers caught me dead to rights and offered a deal. Leniency, if I help. So I took the deal. It's real touch and go.
She's got a good heart, wants to protect people. Reminds me of
No friends of mine, truth be told. But they were behind bars. But I served my sentence. Searched them. I realized the only time I felt genuinely good about myself. So after a parole for the very best of behaviors, I nagged the Rangers night and day until they gave me. Haven't looked back since. Well, if you're asking me to toot my own horn, I'm a senior ranger. I coordinate all manner of things, great and small for our... If you've ever seen the mission board, it's restricted to rangers.
Yours.
The thing is, spying on people isn't very polite. If there's something...
Akil is really the heart of the Freestar Collective.
For now, I need...
The mayor's all right.
If you're hurt, the doctor can see to you. Just making my way.
Let's be certain to stock up on some extra ammunition before we explore the wilderness around the city. Engines?
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
Concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Captain on deck?
You! This here is our find, so you can get the hell out or we'll kill you. The lair of the Mantis is ours. 5, 4, you get the hell... I'm going to find you! God!
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
was prepared to party. Hard. The video will was emotional. Mom and I stopped talking years ago. Mom didn't look good. But it was Mom. As weird, crazy, and cryptic as ever. I'm almost surprised she remembered she even had a son.
Don't leave any of that behind.
It was hard to hear. Almost touching. But then the punchline. No inheritance until I find Mom's secret space. Untenable to 1B. And she ends not with an I love you or an I'm proud of you. No. Sic semper tyrannis. My God. Always with that stupid Latin saying. Over and over she'd say that damn thing. Thanks, Mom. Thanks oh so much.
they're not going to need it anymore.
Nothing. Nothing!
valuable?
Get down!
I am sorry I could never show this lair to you. The lair is a secret that's been passed down for over 100 years. And there are rules. You remember when you were a teenager? All the training, the drills, all of it was to prepare you for this. I know you have it in you, Leon.
Picked the wrong day to piss me off!
Done it. The lair now belongs to you. Inside, you need to be the mantis, my darling boy. I haven't best mother. In these final days, I wish be a better person than I was.
Let's do this! Hey, that's not
All systems.
Yeah. Glad to haul whatever you need. Talk to you later. think you need to get rid of some of that. Gear. Have something for me? So long. It's about time. Come on, sleepyhead.
You're doing well, Leon. Almost there. I know. Things have been difficult. The mantle of the Mantis is a heavy burden. But you can do so much good. The Spacers and pirates need someone to fear. Someone to check them. To make them realize some lines cannot be crossed. You have it in you, Leon. I know you do. Stay sharp. Focused. Just a little further.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
There's something I need to talk to you about. Can I help?
of service, Captain.
Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifacts made you feel like... Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back. Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just... oh, I don't know. Different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege. Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and watching space bend while listening to Aja. Oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know. At this point, I'd say you've graduated from protege and moved up the ladder. A bit. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly. Well, I respected her, and I considered her a dear friend, but we weren't in love. Had that been true, I would have resigned my post and moved to Parima 2 instead of remaining at Constellation. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit. Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to discover. I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone, right? If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time.
Greetings, Captain.